Hello guys and welcome to my channel. You are joining me today on my living room floor. I thought it'd be fun to get cozy and just chat all things that I learned in 2025 regarding my wardrobe and just things that worked for me and what I plan to continue in 2026 when it comes to fashion and self-care, loving myself, and some practical things. So if you like that, keep watching. I apologize if you can hear my son. He's having quiet time right now while my daughter naps. And so I have the monitor way over there behind a cushion, but it still sounds like it's next to me. So I'm so sorry, but I need to make sure he's okay. So the monitor's staying in the same room as me. So please, I hope you can't hear it. But if you can, I apologize. So in 2025, I really felt like my style was stretched and challenged. And you know what? I'm always up for a challenge, but it definitely had to do with the geographic change in my life, which was me moving to a very, 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 very hot state, Texas. I know I've mentioned this before, but 99.99% of my wardrobe was really made for New York winter, fall, and spring, which has a lot to do with layering. It's chilly, it's beautiful. We have summer, but it's not as long and it's not as intense as it is here in Texas. So I really had to be creative and get creative with what I was wearing. I've always been a person that wants to change with the season, but still feel very much like me and feel pretty. If I'm going to sweat, I want to look pretty sweating. I don't want to look or feel like I'm just trying to survive, which I definitely was trying to survive last year. My body was like, what is this? It was really, really hard for me to adjust to the heat. I really rose to the challenge. I want to say, I believe I made a reel where I picked a piece and made different outfits around it. I know I used different pairs of shorts and skirts and a dress and tried to style it different ways to get creative for the hot weather. And I honestly had a lot of fun doing it, and I really look forward to doing it again this year. There are definitely some pieces that I will be replacing or buying more of or styling more of. There is actually a long denim skirt that I purchased last year that I think I want to say I styled twice, because I really gave up. I was like, I don't know how to style this. And to be fair, I didn't have most of the pieces that I have now in my closet. And so I definitely want to challenge myself again and be better at styling it and share it here and share it on my socials, because I love a challenge. I love to get creative when it comes to fashion. And so that is something I definitely want to incorporate in 2026. In 2025, I learned I love denim, as I'm wearing today, indigo blue denim. Indigo blue denim was my love for 2025, along with chocolate brown and a sky blue. I was wearing those colors on repeat, and I will still wear them on repeat. I feel like the indigo blue shade of denim was a missing piece in my wardrobe. I've been a lover of light wash jeans and light wash denim for so long. And every time I would get dressed, I'd always feel like something was missing. And when I bought my first pair of indigo blue jeans, it was like, boom, the puzzle was complete. And I think I'm going to definitely move into that vein more. I will still wear my light wash jeans from time to time, but I find that I'm gravitating more towards the darker wash denim. I am trying to play more into colors that really do just pair really nicely with my skin tone, with my hair color, with my eyes. I'm being more intentional about color choices this year, and I love darker denim. I love the chocolate browns. I love burgundy. I just purchased a striped button down that's pink and burgundy, which is actually a trending color this season. And I'm really excited because the darker color really does pair nicely with my hair color, with my eyes, with my skin tone. So I'm really being intentional about that this year and trying to incorporate colors that really do flatter me more. I want to build my capsule wardrobe in this year to come even more. I still have gaps in my wardrobe for definitely spring and summer. And as I'm losing weight, I'm changing out of pants and getting new ones, which I've had to do recently. But I found in 2025, I'm a lover of the barrel jean. And so in 2026, the barrel jeans are continuing their conquest in my closet. I have these indigo blue ones that I have on today, and then I also bought a darker wash from H&M recently, and I love it to replace another pair of jeans that I was wearing that just kind of I outgrew and I needed a new pair of, and I'm just so excited to continue it. In 2025, I learned my love for street style, and I feel like that's when I really started honing in more on it. I want to say I didn't really do that during the summer. The summer was definitely harder to do that. And so my mission this summer and spring is to definitely incorporate the style into my wardrobe. I don't think that I need to have the same style all throughout the year, but it's the one that I feel so most connected with. So I definitely want to feel my truest self in every season. And so that's my goal for this year. In 2025, I learned a lot about my footwear. I love sneakers and I will always be a sneaker girly, but I feel like I'm leaning more into flats and loafers. I have also learned that I've been gravitating towards heels. Last year, I believe at the end of last year, the beginning of this year, I bought a pair of kitten heeled boots and I love it. I feel like it was something that was missing in my wardrobe. I learned I really want to be more chic in my dressing. I want to feel feminine. I want to have that street style, but also that maturity, that chic maturity. I'm 32 years old. I'm not 24 anymore. As much as I wish I was, I'm not. And so I'm really trying to grow with my age, as crazy as that sounds. To me at least, because I never thought I'd say that. I've always been in denial about my age, but aging is beautiful and I want to grow with myself as I grow and mature and just feel like myself, but feel beautiful, feel confident, and lean into that and see what that looks like as I get older. In 2025, I learned that I really do want to hone in on my jewelry collection. I want to be better and more intentional, not just in collecting pieces that speak to me and that I love, but also in remembering to put them on. There were so many times that I would take a picture or do a reel or something and I was like, oh, I feel like it's not complete. I forgot my earrings, or I don't have a necklace, or I forgot my rings. And so I want to be more intentional about that in 2026. I have my favorite pieces right here. This is actually a newer piece. It's a mixed metal that I got from Marshall's. This is also from Marshall's. This is my wedding band. And then this is from a jury. I do have more pieces. I also have these earrings from Marshalls. They are not real gold, so I can't wear them for a long time, but they're really cute when I want to go on a date or go to church, do something, or just feel dressed up like today. I'm being more intentional, so I'm really happy that I remembered to do that today, and so that is important for me as well. In 2026, I want to be better with my makeup. Last year, I learned a lot about doing more of my makeup and finding colors and being creative with eyeshadow and eyeliner and just having fun with it, which I feel like has been a journey for a little bit. So this year I really want to hone in on it more and be better at it and come on here and share like maybe a fun makeup tutorial. I am not by any means a makeup artist. I'm not perfect at it, but I want to be better. And so I'm really excited to do that in this upcoming year. In 2025, I learned I care about building my fragrance collection. I've really been wanting a signature scent for different seasons. I've always been somebody that would get a bottle of perfume and then use all of it, and then not for another 2 or 3 years would I get another one. And that's just not good whatsoever. So last year I bought 2 or 3 new fragrances that I really love. I have a fragrance from Dossier that's a dupe for a YSL perfume, I believe, and it has like amber notes. So for me, that really represents like fall, winter. The one that I really love is this one from Le Labo. It's the famous Matcha 26 one, and I love her so much. I've talked about her on end. It's the bigger bottle, and I will die when it gets to this point. So I haven't worn it a ton, but my goodness, I think it's important to invest in your fragrances. This one really does last a long time. I put it on and Paul tells me the house smells like it, and I'm like, amen. Or I put on a shirt that I had hanging in the closet and I can still smell it, which is amazing. So I really want to build a really beautiful fragrance collection and have it displayed on my dresser or on a shelf in my wall. So 2026, I definitely want to hone in more on my fragrance collection. I know it's definitely an investment. I'm not saying I'm going to buy 5 more different perfumes, but if I buy one every year or one every 2 years and I still have 3 in my back pocket, that's a win for me. In 2025, I really honed in on my creativity. I really stepped out of my comfort zone and making reels and TikToks and showing up more on social media. I love being creative. It brings me joy. And so I really learned to hone in on that creativity last year. So I definitely want to continue that in this new year. In 2025, I learned about the secret place with the Lord, and that was such a beautiful, beautiful place for me, and learned what it was like to sit with the Lord and be with him in the secret place and dwell with him, which is so funny because we're attending a church called Dwelling Place, and it has drastically changed my life in so many ways. And that sounds dramatic, but it's true. The Lord has really used this church and this season of my life in the hiddenness to draw near to his heart. And I'm so grateful for that. I learned about my walk with the Lord last year. I learned about trusting him fully and walking with him blindly, not knowing what it would look like. And oh my God, I don't regret it. It was the greatest gift and adventure with the Lord, and I will do it again and again and again. So this year, I want to continue to walk with the Lord 100%. I want to continue to walk with the Lord and just continue my yes to him. Here I am, Lord, use me. So in 2025, I learned about my health, about my physical health, and how important that was to me. I started my health journey. I started to exercise more. And now in 2026, I've been waking up really early in the morning, like 5 a.m. to get up to the gym and work out and show up for myself. It gives me time to read my Bible, to make my coffee, to pour into myself and receive from the Lord so that I can pour out to my family in a better way. That's super important to me. 2026 is the year that we really do become more rooted in Texas and in the community here, in our church, and as a family. And I'm really, really, really excited to walk that out with the Lord this year. I'm so honored, again, that he would call us here and just better us and heal us and restore us. And I'm honored. And I'm so humbled because it was such an act of mercy and grace. So 2026, I definitely want to walk rightly with the Lord and be more explorative and adventurous with my family and where we live. There's so much to do and it's so exciting. So I definitely want to be more adventurous in 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. And so thank you for sticking around with me this far if you have. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.